All right, welcome to day 3 of PPA Challenger in Charleston. Today I have the most elusive guest of all time, Mehvish Safdar. Thank you so much for joining us, Mehvish. We've been trying to do this for 3 days, but you keep winning, so it just turns out
I'm here now.
It's dark by the time we get started. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Tell everybody kind of your upbringing, the story of how you got from where you started or where you grew up and then to all the way to pickleball.
Sure. So, born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm actually the only one in my family of 5 born in the U.S. In my family of 5, we were born across 4 different continents, so that's always my fun fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that work? What was the reasoning, I guess, behind all
Sure.
that?
So my parents grew up in Pakistan, and they did medical school there, and then they went to England to do their residency. And that's where my sisters were born, and then they came to the U.S. and worked as physicians in the U.S., and that's where I was born. So
this is amazing.
Yeah.
See, you're the first person I've ever heard that from.
Yeah,
so
it was
we're
my
learning a lot.
go-to fun fact.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So give us the rundown then from Cincinnati, and I know now you're in North Carolina,
Yep.
but kind of catch us up as far as like where you went to college, tennis, all of the things.
Sure. So born and raised Cincinnati, Ohio, and I grew up playing competitive tennis. So 2 older sisters, and they also played tennis. So I had that youngest sibling advantage and got started very young. And so then ended up playing at the University of Minnesota. So I was in Minneapolis for 4 years for undergrad. And then after that, I decided to pursue sports psychology and did my master's in sports psychology at the University of Denver. So I was in Denver for a couple years, and then moved to Bloomington, Indiana. I'm currently doing my doctorate at Indiana University in sports psychology. So I was there for 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And then right now I'm in like a research phase that I can do remotely. And so I chose to go to Durham, North Carolina, which is where my sister is as well.
Oh,
so,
that's great.
Yeah.
So I was going to say already, this is my first pro tournament.
Yeah.
I've spent 24 hours here in the past 2 days. I don't know how you people are doing it, but you decided, let me push the issue even more. Let me do some research
Yeah.
on top of this.
Yeah.
I mean, where is the energy coming from?
Yeah, it's a grind. Again, I feel very fortunate that I have flexibility right now in my doctorate program where I'm like self-paced and remote, so can be in the location that I want and also be playing all these tournaments. I signed with the PPA Tour in March of this year. So I'm, playing 1 to 2 tournaments a month, whether it's PPAs or PPA Challenger events like this one, and just kind of get the schoolwork done when I can during the in-between time. So it's a grind, but I'm enjoying it and wouldn't want to be doing anything else. So yeah.
Take us back to the first time you played pickleball and what you thought of it, because I always think it's interesting.
Sure. Some
tennis players are like,
yeah,
it's the ick, and some people are like, all right, it was okay.
Yeah, I started during COVID and during like the first year of my doctorate program, and I was just like really sedentary and just like not exercising. I was really missing the competitiveness that I experienced during tennis and also just being active. And so I heard about pickleball and I was like, okay, this seems like similar to tennis but different. So I just like Google searched pickleball in Bloomington, Indiana, and like found a contact and ended up emailing him, and then he got me like connected with this like men's league, which was really fun. Now these guys are like a bunch of middle-aged men that are like my best friends and uncles. So that's where I like started. And then actually collegiate pickleball was kind of where things really kicked off for me. So like then the Indiana University Club pickleball team formed, and so I was doing college pickleball and then like started with the amateur like 5-0 stuff, and then once I started like doing well there, entered the pro scene. But I actually from the start was able to appreciate pickleball for what it was, and I was like, yeah, like yes, it has resemblance to tennis, but I was able to identify that there was a lot of like unique skills that were required that were different than tennis. So yeah,
definitely. What was one match that is memorable to you?
Winning the individual singles and then mixed Duper Collegiate Nationals was definitely a really memorable experience for me. So that was about a year ago. and it was in my hometown in Cincinnati, Ohio, and just had like the Indiana University crew around me, and it just felt like that like college tennis environment again. So, and my parents were there too, so that was really memorable. And then I have another one too, probably when me and my sister won 5-0 PPA North Carolina. It was our like first PPA, first tournament. We had no idea if we were even like fit to be playing 5-0. And we lost our first round actually, and we're like, oh gosh, what are we doing? Did we sign up for the wrong level?
Bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah, and then we ended up coming back and winning it. So that was definitely really memorable too, and definitely fueled the excitement for continuing to play tournaments.
So you've been playing pickleball a while, and you've been on tour sign since March.
Yeah.
What's the favorite venue so far?
PPA Cincinnati that just recently happened. It was at the Linder Family Tennis Center.
That's
Yep. And it's a facility that's 5 minutes away from the house I grew up in, and I grew up like watching the Cincinnati Open there. And
it's a great tennis tournament.
Yes, it is. So just a lot of good memories there. Even got the chance to play tennis there a few times as well. So and there's like amazing renovations there now too. So that was really cool to be back there and just seeing how much it's developed too since I was there last.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You play both singles and doubles. You have a preference?
Yeah. Doubles for sure.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You did well in singles. I won't guess because my brain is
You're
scrambled
good. No
from
worries.
so many conversations.
Yeah. So
how
made it to
have
the
we done so far in Challenger here in Charleston?
So done pretty well. So made the semis of singles, ended up losing in the semis in 3 games. So to a tight one to the girl who ended up winning it, and she was a great player. And then yesterday in women's doubles, played with Krista Getcheva, and that was a new partnership. And it was great to play with her. And we ended up losing in the finals in 3. So yeah, two very long days, mostly successful. Obviously want to be getting gold, but hopefully today in mixed we can get the gold.
Today with Tom Protzek.
Yep.
We had Tom on yesterday, and great dude. So
he's awesome.
We'll be pulling for you there. Maybe today's the day.
Hopefully.
How's Challenger been for you? I know Challenger's kind of new. You're kind of new to signed, I guess technically, but how's it been? What's your experience with it?
It's been great. Like I've loved the Challengers. You get so many match reps, which is great. Maybe too many match reps, but that's a good complaint to have. And it's just so well organized, and the staff is awesome. The locations have been great. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the Challengers, and I will be continuing to play Challengers.
Awesome. Have you been to Charleston before?
I have not been to Charleston.
Okay, well, I won't ask you if you've enjoyed Charleston because you haven't left the courts.
I know, exactly. That's like one of the tough parts about being at these tournaments. I'm like, I want to enjoy the city that I'm in, but it's just kind of like nonstop.
But you also want to
playing.
Win.
Yeah, I know. It's like in the morning you just play, and then I had Chipotle last night, and then showered and went to bed.
Right.
So
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, one last question here. Funniest person on tour. Everyone makes that same face. No one wants to gas anybody too much.
I'll say Tom.
You'll say Tom. Tom's a good one. We like Tom.
He's entertaining.
Awesome. Tell people how they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram.
Let's go with it.
Safdar. Actually, funny story there. Okay. In college, people would call me Meh, which I was like, that feels way harder than like Mev or Mehvish, but people would just call me Meh. And I was like, that's how I ended up with that Instagram. Like, she's Meh. But it really caught on, and I embraced it, and so
awesome.
Meh_Safdar.
Good. We'll put it on the screen. Any sponsors you need to shout out?
I'm actually currently not with any paddle companies right now, and I'm shopping around, so
love that.
To be determined.
Paddle companies, come find your girl here.
Come find me.
She needs a paddle.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for the time, Mehvish. It's been awesome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.